Hold on, y'all. My lips are dry. Okay, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is just gonna be a quick 31 week update. I'm 31 weeks as of Sunday, as of this past Sunday. Just from like maybe week 29, I was really like what is going on? Like, I'm more tired than usual. Like, something's not right, you know. Usually after I have a workout, like, I'm good, like I have a boost of energy and I'm fine. I really think the second trimester spoiled me. I had energy for days. Like, I felt so good, you know, and that's common anyway. The second trimester is usually the best trimester. You know, you're sick and not feeling it and moody and nauseous in the first trimester. Second trimester, you feel like a whole new woman. I know I did. I had tons of energy. I felt good. You know, I was confident. Oh, and now, you know, my energy is fading out. It's like the baby's taking everything, like everything, all my energy, all my food. The bigger the baby gets, you know, the more uncomfortable I get. Been sleeping okay, and working out is helping with that, because I'm, you know, a little bit more tired at the end of the day, so I can fall asleep easier. But I keep waking up in the middle of the night, and sometimes not even to peace. I just wake up and I'm just looking around like, okay. So anyway, 30-week appointment. At my appointment, I had a pap smear. As women, we get pap smears every year, so I had to have mine. And I guess I have it whether I'm pregnant or not. I do have a new doctor this time, the same doctor that delivered Chiso and Dago. I had to part ways with her, and it hurt my heart. Oh, y'all don't even understand. But I told her wherever she sends me, and I had to stop going to her because of insurance issues. We had to get a completely different insurance company, and where I was going, they didn't support the type of insurance we had, so we had to bounce, basically, because we weren't going to be paying out of pocket for, you know, ultrasounds and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I'm with the new doctor. I actually, one of my clients, she went to that doctor, and she had nothing but great things to say about her, so I was confident that she would be a great pick. Also, my doctor that I worked with for my first 2 pregnancies, I told her, wherever you refer me, because I love her so much, wherever you refer me, that's where I'll go. And so she referred me to this doctor. So I've heard nothing but great things about her, and so far I see those qualities that, you know, my client and my previous doctor, my previous OB was telling me about. So I'm completely happy with her, and yeah, I'm happy to be on board and working with her. So she did my pap smear last week, and usually before I even got pregnant, when I would have to see that scapula, oh my goodness, like I would just be so, you know, I would tense up. And you're not supposed to tense up, right? You're supposed to relax and let the OB do their thing. But, you know, I would just always be so tense, and then that would just make it, you know, more difficult than it had to be. But this time it was the easiest pap smear easily that I've ever done in life. It's definitely because my uterus is the size of a watermelon right now. But it was, y'all, it took like 10 seconds, and it was so easy. I did one of these, oh, are you done numbers. Like, I didn't even feel anything, like and so it just made me think about all the pap smears I had gotten before I got pregnant, and how uncomfortable and painful they were. I didn't feel nothing. So that's good. Pap smear went good. Results are good there. But one of my tests did come back abnormal. And which test was it? She told me, well, when I told her that I'd been a little bit more tired than usual, she was like, okay, well, I'll test you for anemia. You know, some women get anemic when they're pregnant. You know, I didn't have that issue with my first 2 pregnancies, but I was like, hey, you know, whatever, I'll take it. You know, we can rule that out and whatever. And so I took it, and she called me the very next day with my results, and turns out I am slightly anemic. Let's say like the range was like 10 to 20. My result was like a 9. So I'm basically right outside the range. Like, it can be brought on by dehydration, and in my mind I was like, oh my goodness. So basically, y'all know, if you're a long time follower, then you already know I struggle with my water intake. But actually, I was doing really, really good in my first trimester. I was doing spectacular. But after I got to the second trimester and my activity levels increased, my water did not. So, you know, I really feel like I kind of brought this on myself. There are ways to reverse it, and that's what I'm currently in the process of doing. That's never happened to me before. She prescribed me a iron supplement. Usually I'd be against pills and supplements and all that kind of stuff, but I only have, you know, I have 9 weeks left in this pregnancy, and of course I can eat, you know, foods that contain iron, sure, spinach and leafy greens and all that good stuff, and I will. She also said that the iron supplement had a stool softener and some fiber benefits as well. So I was like, just bring it on, because I'm still having digestive issues, y'all. Like, I can't eat more than like 3 or 4 bites of something, and then I'm done, you know. And that's been happening since like the second trimester. So it's not because the baby's all of a sudden growing. I don't know. My appetite is just kind of. I'm definitely slowing down like a lot. When I just finished teaching my 5:30 a.m. class, and I can't really do much, you know, of my own thing after I usually use my class as my warm up, and then I go do my own thing. But if I go too hard, you know, after my workout, when I get home, I'm done. Like I'm a useless woman. Like I can't function. I can't do anything else without falling asleep. Pregnancy narcolepsy. Right? And so I can't push it like I normally do, and I have to accept that. And it's frustrating at times. It definitely is, because working out is something I love to do, something I enjoy, something I need daily to get me going, really. But I'll get over it. This is a temporary time in my life. You know, I only have 9 weeks left to go. This may or may not be my last pregnancy. I've just made it up in my mind to enjoy it to the fullest and rock it out. So this is the thing. We had a friend of mine came over, Ashley. She does 3D ultrasounds for pregnant women, and so she did ours. She came over to the house and she brought all her equipment. And so before she came though, I was telling Sunny, like, you know, we can still see a 3D picture of the baby, and we wouldn't be able to tell, you know, what the sex is, y'all know, because we're waiting. I was like, we wouldn't be able to tell by a picture of the face or whatever. I was like, you know, all babies look like potatoes, like in the womb. Like, you can't tell, you know, maybe they have that distinct, maybe like, you know, their nose or something stands out, but other than that, they just look like potatoes, basically. And so he was like, I don't know. And so when Ashley got to the house, we asked her, and she was like, well, if you have kids already, then if you see a picture, you know, of the fetus in the 3D image of the fetus, you might be able to tell what it is. And I was like, oh, really? I stand corrected. And so basically she did the 3D scan of the baby, and we didn't look. We told her to keep the picture herself, so we wouldn't be tempted to look after she left. She scanned it, and I just can't. I was really looking forward to seeing those pictures, but you know, I don't want to ruin the surprise. So she did the whole thing, and then she has the pictures with her, and we're just gonna wait to see them. Baby, people have been asking me, do we have a name for the baby? Kind of, sort of. Thing is, Sonny and I agreed that if it's a girl, that I would name her, and if it's a boy, he can name the boy again. You know, he named Chiso and Dago, and I don't mind at all. I trust him completely with that. But if it's a girl, I really do want the honor and pleasure of naming her. So the thing is, though, he went ahead and found a unisex Nigerian name, right? And so he's been saying that out loud, and he told the boys, Chiso and Dago, so they've been calling the baby that, and so it's just pretty much official, the Nigerian name for now. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I still have to find, both Chiso and Dago have American middle names, and so I'm gonna find a American middle name if it's a girl. So do I have any ideas as of yet? No, I'm still thinking about it. But so yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to if it is a girl. So that's it for my 30-week pregnancy update. Follow me on Instagram at fitfoodiele, FITFOODIELE. Thank you guys for listening, and I will check you guys out in cyberspace.